What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Berserk Fury, and I am so stoked to be bringing you guys a new Let's Play. If you can't already tell, we are about to do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII, and we are going to be doing the original, the one that came out in 1997, not the remade, polished up PC version. So yeah, we are going with the horrible, rough, polygonal Final Fantasy VII. I'm really hoping this video does really well. I don't have a like goal or anything like that. You know, any likes or favorites or comments or subscriptions would be great. Certainly helps my channel. It helps me know that you guys really are enjoying my content. I don't want to hold you guys too long, so we're gonna go ahead and start the video. This is going to be a blind Let's Play, so I won't lie to you. I did play the game a little bit earlier. I have played this before, but trust me, it was back in like 97 and I was like 12 or 13 years old, and I really don't remember much about the game, probably about 20% of it, if that. So I'll do everything I can to keep the first parts that I do remember spoiler free, but I'm glad that you know, I don't remember a whole lot, because I get to really share, you know, this experience with you guys. I don't do it for me. I'm doing it because, you know, you guys want to watch the videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Leave a like, favorite. That certainly will help out. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's get the game started. Alright, so I kind of remember a little bit of stuff, kind of what's happening. But like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys from what I do remember, so let's have some fun. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Alright, and I lose. Yep, first random battle. So one thing I do want to kind of point out is I hear a lot of things about this game aging really badly, but it still looks really good, even on the PC, you know? But one of the things that really makes these Final Fantasy games like 7, 8, 9 really great, and 13 of course, is because they utilize the ATB, or the active time paddle. So it kind of makes you kind of stay thinking on your toes. And what I mean by that is, if you guys remember the yeah, okay. Sorry for that. Wow, you used to be in Soldier. Alright, not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Oh, did Jesse? He was in Soldier. He quit them. Now he's with us. Didn't catch your name. And I'm going to keep everybody's name true to the same here. So we'll stick with Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once the job is over, I'm out of here. What the hell are y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's a North Mako reactor. We'll meet in the bridge in front of it. Hey, Soldier. Don't trust you. And looks like we have our second character. This is Barrett. Or Barat. Or Beret, or however many people say it. I'm going to stick with Barrett from now on. But what I was saying, oh lord, man. What I was saying was about the at the time battle gauge. When we get our next battle, I'll kind of show you guys. Anything here? No? Oh, random battle. Alright, so now I can go ahead and kind of tell you guys. So, as you see, it says wait right now. And now it's kind of filling up. It has like time. That's just gonna be like for critical hit. That's just as it fills up. You see, that's where you're able to use your attack or whatever your command is this time. Yeah, so that's one of the things that kind of really make the past Final Fantasy games make you think on your feet a little bit more. Is because it made you really, you know, kind of think quick on your feet. Okay, they went to this story. But yeah, random battle again. What's you guys' favorite Final Fantasy game of all time? I hear a lot of people come in and say they love Final Fantasy VII. I got a lot of people saying it's 13. I'm gonna kind of throw a monkey wrench in there. I can't really narrow it down to two, I guess. My favorite Final Fantasy games would have to be, of course, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII, 9, and 10. Those would be my favorite. No, I do like 13. It's really great, but I really like 9. Sorry, I couldn't talk today. I really like Final Fantasy 7, 9, and 10. Those are really my favorite ones that I like playing. I'll go this way. I'll secure the escape passage. Concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Jeez, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up? That'll be something. Yeah, I mean, if we're blowing something this big up, it's probably gonna make a big ass explosion. So I guess we kind of met up with these guys again. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. Really, I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just hurry. That's it. You are coming with me from now on. And I believe now we have our second party member. Yep, we have Barrett. And this is just kind of the main menu items. We don't really have anything but the potions. We don't really need to use any of those right now. Magic. Cloud has the ice element and the lightning element. Barrett has nothing. So he got no love. Equipment's just the bursting sword, the bronze spangle, and we got the Gatling gun and the bronze spangle for Barrett. One thing that I do want to kind of point out is this here. In every Final Fantasy game that I've ever remembered, up until Final Fantasy IX, there was the order system. So we're gonna take it and move Barrett to the back. But the order system basically, as you see, I moved Barrett to the back row because he has a kind of long range weapon. So his attack is gonna kind of be the same, but I think he has a little bit lower defense than Cloud. So I keep Cloud in the front because your warriors stay up front because they are the powerhouses of your team. So they can dish out the damage and take the damage. Whereas your mages can't, or your thieves or anything like that, they can't take as much. So they gotta be moved to the back. So they basically deal less physical damage and take less physical damage, but their magic attacks are kind of still the same. Whereas if you're in the front, you deal more physical damage and you take more physical damage. So that's just something to kind of remember. If you ever get ambushed or anything like that, I do remember, I think it pushes the ambush. Biggs and I got the code for this store. Okay. Biggs here. So I do know if you get ambushed or something like that, it rearranges your order. So everybody in the back moves to the front. So that's something to kind of be wary of while you're playing the game. So just keep that in mind. And that's on any of the Final Fantasies from like 7, 8, or 9. I don't think it was so much in Final Fantasy X. Push the button. You are bossy, ma'am. Can't even get a please. I crack myself up sometimes. Even if you guys don't laugh, I'm gonna keep myself laughing. Little by little, the reactors will drain all the life. That'll be that. Look at Cloud. He's just kind of like nonchalant about it. It's not my problem. Like, you know what? I don't care if the planet blows up. I just live here. The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job. And that's before security and the robo-guards come. And Barrett gives him like this. I bet I could like see his look of like disdain. And what I do notice is why a lot of people say this game aged poorly is because if you kind of look here, look at Cloud's kind of like polygon shades. Like you can see how it's really rough for the like in world when you're running around and everything, as opposed to like whenever you're in a battle. Oh, ran the battle. And as you guys can kind of see, the active battle gauge there, not the active battle gauge, but you actually see the position of all my characters there. It's a little bit off from Cloud, so that means he's kind of sitting on that back row. But he can still deal the same amount of damage because he has a long-range weapon. One thing that I do kind of want to let you guys in on is if anybody here has, and I'm pretty sure you have, if you haven't, look at a Let's Play or maybe even play it yourself. I can guarantee you won't be disappointed. They just had a HD remaster version of it. But Final Fantasy X, there was like their form of the super attack. It was called a limit break. And what the limit break does is, what does she gotta say? Push OK. Okay, so it's just a little kind of a little tutorial. What a limit break does is kind of like a supercharged attack. So if you ever play Final Fantasy X, you remember like whenever you say anything different. No, stop it! Don't press it again. Whenever you took enough damage, or if you were set to stoic, this is kind of, I guess I'll speak on to if it was like stoic. If you took enough damage, it built up, and it gave you like the ability to do like a special attack. This game does does the exact same way. One thing I do kind of remember about Final Fantasy games is if you're like a robot or something like that, I think you take more lightning damage. I think. You can't quote me 100% on that. Took him out of one hit, so I guess it is true. And one of the things that you will want to do in this game, and like I would recommend in any Final Fantasy game, focus your attacks on one. Don't kind of split it up because it kind of makes your battles longed out and you kind of take unnecessary damage when you don't need to. I know I'm talking like I know a whole lot, or it seems like I remember a lot. I kind of remember like the first portion of the game, this is kind of like the tutorial phase, but like
once we get kind of into Midgar and things, or Midgar, however people pronounce it, I am going to be dumbfounded and blind. So I will apologize if I sound like I am a complete idiot. And this is kind of a save point. The reason why we're not going to utilize these is because I actually have no memory card because I'm playing on my PC and I'm using a emulator. So I can use save states. That's a good thing because if there's something that I missed or something like that, if you guys let me know in the comments or something like that, I can go back and do it and then just sort of kind of let you guys fill you in or something like that, or it gives me a way of kind of breaking the videos up so it's not like in specific portions or anything. And you guys may have actually seen like my actual mouse pointer. I do apologize for that as well. Receive restore materia. Okay. When we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. I can so see Barrett doing that. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, be my guest. And it looks like Cloud's, I don't know, it looks like he's having a, like getting talked to by like higher power or something. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. Just do it! I swear, if you guys have never seen that, that's Shia LaBeouf's like Let's Do It speech. Go YouTube it and just watch like the full video. It is, it is motivational and scary all at the same damn time. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Oh, yeah, sorry. Uh-oh, I think we tripped an alarm. Heads up, here they come. But yeah, back to the limits. I'm so sorry, I get so sidetracked sometimes. If you get a limit and you actually, your character dies with it, that limit is no longer there. Just like in Final Fantasy X, if your character died with a limit, that was it. They no longer had it. So once you get them, use them. And just like limits, if you remember Cloud, but if you actually remember Titus's from Final Fantasy X, if you continue to use his limit over and over and over again, or his overdrive, I'm sorry, I keep confusing him, but if you use his overdrive over and over and over again, it will teach you his next overdrive move. That's kind of how it is with all these characters. So one of the things that I really do commend Square Enix or Squaresoft, however you want to guys, whatever you guys want to call it, Square Enix, essentially. One of the things I really do proud them on is that if they find something that really works well, and I'm going to use Cloud's limit here. Oh, damn it. Okay, so here's the thing. Cloud, Barrett, be careful. Attack while his tail is up. It's going to counterattack with its laser. So Barrett's going to have to use a potion on Cloud because I was a counterattack tail laser. I think it's going to like nearly kill Cloud. Yeah, nearly. Yeah, he got hit pretty bad. Didn't really kill him. Oh, also with your limit, it actually kind of speeds up your active attack gauge. So you can, I guess, play it smart a little bit. That I do remember. But yeah, in this game, the way you learn different limit moves is you just gotta continue to use your limit over and over and over, and you'll unlock the next one, and so on and so forth. A lot of the things that I did learn, I kind of looked up over the wiki, the Final Fantasy VII wiki, so I kind of went through as far as kind of getting like a backstory on things, so that I don't sound completely ignorant while I talk to you guys while we're playing this game together. So that's how I kind of remembered a lot of That's how I found out and remembered a lot of the attacks to use, like thunder on robots and things, because they're a little more vulnerable to it. And we got an assault shotgun, or an assault gun. Hey, come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Alright, so Barrett, essentially, he's rushing us, but he takes his sweet ass time to assault shotgun, or why did I call it assault shotgun? The assault gun, I guess that's for Barrett's new weapon. It's so funny how Barrett's just like walking all slow, and he's the one that was rushing us to do something. Oh, and as I was telling you guys earlier about the back attacks, once you hit the back attack, if you kind of just act like you're running away from it, it will turn your characters around. But Barrett's going to take the same amount of damage. But look at Cloud. You see how he takes about half of what he does? It's because he's in the back row now. And that's because that's what happens with the back attack. So anytime you're in that back attack, just remember, you have to kind of rearrange your thought process on that battle. But I hope that's going to be like the last battle, because I'm really not trying to worry about using a lot of my potions. Even though I know it's not probably going to be needed, but I still kind of want to save a little bit of them. Is she okay? The hell? Is she okay? You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Wow, girl. I ought to play for the WNBA or something like that. And I'm having problems going up a damn ladder. There we go. And I guess we're gonna go back the way we came, since that's the only other place that we can actually go. John. Oh man. Oh damn. Like right as I'm trying to. Oh well. Oh, that is not good. They really don't like Barrett. Like, they really just don't like him at all. Now, one of the things that I do know, Kyle, of course, as he mentioned beforehand, he was an ex-soldier, or he was in soldier, so he's an ex-soldier. So he used to work with Shinra, which they kind of confirmed for us. Barrett, I do know. I did kind of read up on the wiki, because I was kind of wondering when I first started playing it, like what was going on. Why does he have a gun for an arm? Apparently Barrett has an injured hand. I don't know if the game, if they ever tells you or not. I'm hoping that we find out. But just kind of reading up on the wiki, it said that he had an injured hand. That's what kind of caused, wow, another limit break here. That's kind of what caused him to use the gun for, I guess the gun weapon there. Alright. So, getting a little bit of, I guess that's just a little bit of background story, a little bit on Barrett, but I guess, and of course in true Final Fantasy standards, it's going to tell us a little bit more. And we need to get the hell out of here, like, for real, like, oh my gosh, she fell again. Get her up, get her up. Get out, get out. Alrighty. And since we have save states, I'm kind of thinking that this is a pretty good stopping point for the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. I really enjoyed playing it for you guys. I will be back with part 2 as soon as I possibly can. Again, leave a like, favorite, anything will be helpful. Let me know that you enjoy the content. I'll keep cranking these videos out for you guys. Again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Love you guys, and you have a great rest of your day. Be blessed.